All right, cool. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Point of the podcast, and you're hanging out with Johnny B and Rashad. What's going on, my man? How you doing today?
Not much. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. Just staying indoors, staying away from this coronavirus stuff, you know.
I've been out and about, so
Yeah,
visiting
but you
people's
can't.
houses,
Oh,
everything.
so you spreading the virus, huh?
Now I wash, I bathe, but yeah, no,
Wait, so you,
So my job, I have to see people, so I could talk to them on the phone, or I still go to people's houses.
oh,
So I just make sure as soon as I get done, I wash my phone, I wash my hands. So normal stuff.
yeah, I think I work in the store with the Clorox wipes. And then as soon as I get out of there, I got another one. I wipe my hands off and start wiping up the car handles and everything. I'm just like kind of a little terrified now because everyone's got masks and gloves on when you go out there.
This the time right now if you want to rob someplace because everyone looks the same, man. You got a mask.
I
No
know that's true though.
fingerprints. No
The fingerprints.
fingerprints. That's it.
Cops ain't working either because I heard
Nope.
like a lot of cops in Detroit actually got they got a pretty high rate of coronavirus infection out there, man. I think
Oh,
half of the
really?
department, yeah, half of the department, someone in Detroit got sick.
You said Detroit?
Yep.
Oh, damn, that's
So
crazy.
might be the place to go, but we're on the point of the podcast. We don't encourage all that. We're just saying, uh, don't hold us liable for that. We got nothing to do with it. So, hey man, so let's jump into it, man. Did you hear what first of all, did you see the Last Dance?
Last Dance, yeah, I saw it. Yeah,
Did
yeah,
you
I
see
need
it?
to see that. I needed to see that.
Why is that?
That 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 just I knew Michael Jordan was a dog, but I didn't know he was a dog like that. That just set my motivation level to a whole nother level. Like I just
Whew.
needed that.
Oh yeah.
That was I mean, I don't care what they say about Michael. The dude, he wanted to win by all means necessary. Like he was
Oh
legit.
man.
Like the definition of winning by all means necessary is Michael Jordan.
So they should just have his picture right there in the Webster
That's it.
Dictionary. Just
That
MJ. That's it.
dude was a dog, man. Like
Yeah.
it was. I mean, you read the stories and all that stuff,
Right. Right.
but to actually see it and hear it, and like that was my first time even knowing anything about that whole GM situation. Like about how him wanting to trade players and how
Right.
Michael Jordan like stood up for the himself and the whole team. It was yeah, it was. I made my son watch it too.
Yeah. I mean, but I feel like that's how it is. Like, I mean, superstars have to stand up though. So when a superstar say, "Oh, I got nothing to do with that," that just means you're okay with that guy living, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, if you need that guy to win, and GM's trying to get rid of him, well, you gotta just walk right in and say, "Listen, if he goes, we all go, or we just gonna quit playing."
yeah. That GM, what was his name? Kraus or
Cross, yeah, Jerry
uh,
Cross, yeah,
he he had an ego issue. That's what I think his problem was. He got a hold of that power and he let it get to him. He
yeah.
let it get to him.
He wanted more, but he wanted it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wrong way. So, all right. So Draymond Green came out. I don't know if you saw that or not, and he was talking about he felt like the Bulls handled everything right, and he wished like the Warriors had done the same thing with KD. Meaning, if KD had gone about it the way the Bulls did, kind of like let everybody know what's going on with him, then
Hmm.
maybe there would have been a total different season. Did you hear that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
So,
So he was basically saying like, he wish KD had just said it up front, right? Like, listen, this might be my last year. I think I'm done. It's been a good ride. Let's do this for one more time for the road. Let's get this W. Let's get this ring this year. And I would have just been fine. That's what Draymond was trying to say. But Rod and KD not saying anything. Just be like, I don't know. I haven't made my choice yet.
yeah.
Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I won't. Uh, but I mean, when I heard that, I thought Draymond hit it on the head though. Like, because obviously speaking of the fact that he just saw the Last Dance and you saw how they handle it,
Hmm.
and they feel like, damn, which we had done the same thing. Maybe we would I wouldn't have gone off on KD or something.
Yeah. Um, I like Draymond, man. You know, as bad as a rap he gets, I like him as a player. Me, yeah. it does give you more motivation knowing, hey, this is our last dance,
Right.
you know. But then again, also, and so this is just how I think, you know, I've been at the professional level, and you never know when it's done. Like I said, but
Right.
giving you that, hey, this is our last dance is motive. You know, that'll take your work ethic maybe to an 8 to a 10 or 9 or 10. Like this is the last chance opportunity that we're gonna get together. But then on the flip side of things, as a professional athlete, you know every season the locker room is gonna look different.
Right.
Season, like I mean, now you got some, like you said, the Bulls and the Warriors. You know, they stayed. The main group kind of stayed together for a little bit, but it's never the same locker room. And you know, you go from coach standpoint, player standpoint. So, I mean, at that level, and said every season is kind of like a last dance, in my opinion.
Yeah, at least for the role players, right? For the role
Yeah,
players, really, every season that might be the last time you sit in that locker room as a home player. You might be coming back
yeah,
as a guest next time.
exactly.
Yeah, but I like Draymond. My only problem with Draymond, I just wish he make open shot. I'm tired of seeing him. I mean, and a lot of dudes out here think I play like Draymond, but I don't. But
Dang, that's
you can tell them that I make my open shot. That's for sure. You know,
Draymond is.
but I love Draymond though, man. Shout out to Dre, man.
I take a offense when I play basketball and people leave me open.
Oh, for real?
I'm gonna keep shooting. Yeah, if you're gonna leave me open, that's I play basketball. We haven't played in a while, but every Wednesday night here at Pendleton we'll play from 9 to 11. Same group of guys. You know, it's real basketball, like none of that LA fitness bull crap.
Yeah.
But
Shout
it's
out to LA Fitness though. We love them.
if I'm open, they're like, oh, that's what we want, and I'll make it.
Oh
I'll look
yeah.
them right in the eye, but I'll miss it sometimes too. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I take offense to leave. If you're gonna leave somebody open, that means you can't shoot.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with like I don't, because like all my life I've been left open, right?
Because
I
they
mean,
know
no
you
matter,
can't shoot, man.
right? And that's okay though. Like I'm not, I'm not mad at that. Like I'm really not mad at that because I mean that's being smart, right? Because if you see me play, I'm going to the bucket. That's what I'm gonna do every single time. And I'm going
Yeah,
right. You're not gonna stop it. So you might as well just back up and let me shoot. So I get it. But the thing is, I'm gonna knock them down once in a while. So I'm gonna go 1 for 5, 2 for 5, but I'm not going 0 for 5 though. So if they're willing to take out of 5, then yeah, that's fine. I'm not complaining. So like, I don't feel disrespect. This thing is smart. So if you think somebody can't shoot, leave them open. You know. So you better back up. I'm driving around you. I'm trying to get to the bucket. So, but yeah, no, Dre, if you're listening, man, listen. Work on that jump shot. We need to make some threes. Let's get some more W next year. Um, so, breaking news, right? Did you hear Gronk is back in the league?
yeah. I saw that today. I did my research. I don't believe anything when it comes to NFL news unless Adam Schefter reports it. So I went to his Twitter page and I saw that he's back, going with Tampa. Smart move on his behalf. Obviously, that's his guy, Tom. Um, that's a good offense he's going to.
Right,
I don't think he would. I don't think Gronk has lost anything.
right.
His obviously the biggest issue and concern for him is just staying healthy,
Mm-hmm.
which is that's with anyone in the NFL. But him having that injury prone, he needs to stay healthy.
Or was it his
You
was
know,
it his back or was it the knee? I thought it was
I feel like it's like everything. It's his back. I think his back's his biggest issue, but his knee. He's got that elbow.
right.
I mean, he's got a lot of stuff. He's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean that like I said that's gonna be a nice division there. The NFC was an NFC South.
NFC South. Yeah, I think they
I
got
you
Carolina
know
Panthers and the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons in that division.
yeah. 'Cause I mean you got Brady, you got Drew Brees, you got who else? You got Teddy Bridgewater, and you got I forgot what's the other team?
The Falcons, Matt Ryan.
Oh yeah, Matt Ryan. So that's which they just got what's his name,
Todd,
running back.
Todd Gurley.
Uh,
Gurley.
yeah, Todd Gurley. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be a nice little division. But I'm always rocking with my boys. I'm a Cowboys fan, so we
Mm.
gonna win. We gonna win that NFC this year.
Yeah,
NFC East.
they've been saying that every year. It hasn't happened yet. So, I'm a Jets fan, so I'm
I'll
rocking.
stop the conversation. There
I'm,
you go.
I'm rocking with the Jets, baby.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that before. I'm a Jets fan.
We are. We say it all the time. Y'all just don't listen to us, man. Jets fan, Green Nation, let's go. You know, I'm rock with the Jets, man, all day. But no, actually, I think I was talking to a buddy of mine. I'm thinking about going to Tampa to go catch one of the home games this year. So if you're trying to go
See
see the
what
game, let's go.
see that's what they doing. See Tom Brady got you going all the way to Tampa to see a game. And you didn't watch him all his career. Now you all of a sudden you want to go to Tampa
No, but see, all
and
right.
spend money.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not even a Tom Brady fan, but I'm a Bucks fan because I like Jameis Winston. Uh,
Since when? I ain't never heard you say that either. Here we go.
I,
Now he a Bucks fan.
I'm a Bucks
All of a
fan.
sudden, all of a sudden he a Bucks
I'm
fan.
a Bucks fan. They got my boy Matt Evans, the wide receiver. My favorite wide receiver in the league. So, you know,
Oh man, here we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
It
So
started early. I'm a Bucks fan.
I'm a Bucks fan. This has
That's
nothing to do with Tommy. Not
that's
nothing to do with
another thing you never
TB12.
hear people. That's another thing you never hear people say is I'm a Bucks fan.
What you mean? There was a lot
I
about.
know.
Hey, listen, man. You remember when they were winning when they went to the Super Bowl though with Tony Dungy?
Yeah, Tony Dungy, Mike Allstott, Derek
Yep.
Brooks,
Uh,
all them dudes.
all them dudes, man.
Warren Sapp,
I was a Bucks fan then, and I stopped
John Lynch.
when the season was over. I stopped, and what happened was I look at the roster this year, and I'm like, they might be winning, so let's start watching them again. So,
They got
uh,
a chance. They got a chance. I like when they wear them creamsicle uniforms. So
yeah, that's a good squad over there, man. They're loaded on offense. That's a good squad right there.
yeah.
So it's gonna be fun this year, man. It's gonna be fun. All right, so I run into a few things online, right? I'm always on Twitter, on the internet,
Hmm.
reading all kinds of crazy stuff. Just trying to figure out what's going on out there in the world. So I got a question for you, man, because I was having a conversation with one of my fans online, and they want to know: do you tip when you pick up an order, or do you only tip when you're actually sitting down and eating at a restaurant? So
That's easy. I only tip when I sit down.
why?
I mean, they didn't do anything extraordinary. I mean, you tip going through McDonald's?
Yeah, I let my change. Depends.
That's a lie. There you know. All you did, they didn't serve on you. That
Nah,
matter of fact, they didn't wait on you. They didn't get you no water. They didn't ask you. They didn't bring you no appetizers. All they did was ring you up because they don't make the food. I mean, they don't make the food anyways, but they're
they
not
didn't spin.
waiting
They
on
didn't
you
spin
hand or
my
foot.
food either. They didn't spin my food either. That's what I'm tipping them for. For
Nah,
not
I don't
for
want.
not for not speeding my sandwich.
I need all my money.
Hey, I'm not mad at that at all. But
There's
I'm
no
with you.
need to tip though. I really think about it.
Yeah, I agree. So like the funny thing is when I go pick up like I order Pizza Hut a lot and I go pick it up and right there at the bottom of the receipt it
I
said
said tip.
it said tip. And every time I want to ask the lady, the fuck am I tipping you for? Like I
Yeah,
drove all the way here to get this. And all you gotta
yeah,
do is hand it over to me. Why do I have to tip? So I just like draw a line right there.
yeah.
And I
That's what I do. A line right through it.
draw a line. All right. You want to tip?
Yeah.
Drive me home. I might tip you then.
And I honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad for the people that work that like carry out because that may be what all you know. I never worked at a restaurant, so I'm not sure if they switch like certain people where they work back there or they work on the floor. But if they're working back there,
Right.
there's, I mean, they're not making any money because they're
Right.
not. I don't think a lot of people don't tip. I don't know. I know Pete ain't tipping. I know you
What?
listening, Pete. Pete ain't
shout,
tipping.
shout out to Pete, man. Hey, Pete listening first thing in the morning, man. That's our right there's a dedicated loyal fan right there, man. Shout out to Pete. Hey, we got a point on that t-shirt coming to you, Petey boy. You
Make
know.
sure you get in the right size, man.
Yeah, man, he's been asking me to send his you all in the shirt. And I'm like, talk to Rashad, brother. You know. So now I gotta get it. Because Pete listen every morning, man. I appreciate that, Peter boy.
Hmm.
You know. So All right, so got another one for you, man.
Okay.
Um, so if you're dating someone, you're 3 months into your dating relationship, right?
Uh-huh.
And she's short on rent for like a couple of $100. It's about
Yeah.
$500 short on rent. She's having a tough time for the month. Only been dating for like 3 months.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What do you do?
I mean, if 3 months, I feel like is a good amount of time where you know the person, you guys been hanging out. I mean, you got a pretty good relationship. I mean, so um, I'm gonna help her out. I'm gonna help her out. I mean,
Are
like I
you
said,
loaning? Are you loaning her the money, or are you giving her the money?
I'm gonna give it to her, man. I'm gonna give it to her. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna hold it over her head. I mean, well, she may have to buy dinner when we go out or
For
something.
how long?
But nah, I mean, like I said, 3 months. I mean, 3 months is a long time. Think about it. And like I said, and she's in need of help. I'm gonna help her out, man. I'm a good guy. I try to be a good guy um, when it comes to helping other people out. So yeah, I'm gonna help her out, man.
Yeah.
What about you?
No, I'm not. I'm not paying the rent. Um,
Y'all got
I
it?
mean, I think the first thing I would do is be like, all right, how you going? What's your plan? How you gonna pay for that, right? Because you got a mother, a father, a brother, best friends, and all of that. Let's see if all these folks got a plan for you. You know, what I mean, you got to have somebody else you can run to. We've been dating for 3 months. You know, what I mean, for all we know, we probably haven't done nothing yet, right? 3 months.
So what if she was getting money from somebody else in 3 months?
Yeah, and then it's fine. Depends on who it is, right? Like, I mean, you know, if your ex boyfriend want to give it to you, go ahead, get it from your ex, right?
I
If you
see.
got a secret admirer that wants to loan you the money, that's fine. As long as you just know, like, who you're with. You know what I'm saying? So, but see, the way I look at it is this, though. If you're dating somebody and you're 3 months in, can you buy that girl or that man a $500 pair of tennis shoes or $500 pair of Gucci shoes or whatever it is? Can you buy them a Gucci loafers for $500? If you can, then yeah. But if you cannot, then there's no difference in buying them something worth $500 and then giving them a $500 for rent.
I've been with my wife for 10 years. I ain't buying her no $500 shoes. You want these, you want these Gucci shoes? Hey, I'm not spending no $500 for some shoes. If I
Okay
get
then.
some Gucci shoes, they gonna be knockoffs,
Hey,
and I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you, hey, I spent 500 on these. And
and
if you
I'm.
try to get too close, I'm gonna tell you to back up.
I was about to say I'm about to look at them shoes real nice, be like,
Hey, back up,
hmm,
man, back up. You getting too close.
that G looked like a C. You know,
Nah,
no,
nah,
no. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. That's a tough one, though. But I guess also if you have a lot of money, that probably doesn't really matter, right? You know, if you got 100K in the bank and the girl you dating, even if it's a month and it's $500, you'll probably be like, okay, here, go ahead, you know, pay your rent. So in a way, I guess it depends on what your bank look like. But for me, I don't know. I don't think I'll jump. I don't
yeah,
think I'm jumping in that and be like, here's a $500. It all depends on where she's at. Like, where's your family at? You know, and what the relationship's been like for 3 months. So,
yeah, yeah.
because
No,
I mean,
I would
it
probably, like
can
I
be a
said,
setup.
I would probably help. I would probably help.
You
You
give it
know.
500. You probably give her 1,000, huh?
So you didn't say it was 500. I thought you just said a couple hundred.
No, I say she needs 500.
Oh, that's different. That's different.
so, so you're not giving her 500.
I may give her half, and she gotta
Okay.
get the other half.
All right.
I'm gonna give her as much as I can because I gotta be able to live too. So
I mean, she's your girl, you know,
yeah,
because
but
you know what's gonna happen though is if she can't count on you in 3 months to help her out financially like that, she probably just leaving, right?
hmm probably, yeah.
Yeah, she probably like, all right, he's too broke for me. I gotta get somebody else. You know, let me holler at
And
Pete.
if that's the case, that's the case then. So I mean, if you gonna dictate your relationship based off of someone being able to financially help you, then it is what it is. I mean,
I mean,
that
but
ain't the right one.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if you can say it's not the right one. I mean, you know, everybody wants somebody with a lot of money. You know, because you don't want to have to have struggle of trying to dig around for money to pay for bills and
Yeah.
get nice dinner and go on vacation and and things like that. So, but yeah, so you're saying you're not giving her 500, you might give her half of it, and tell her
Yeah.
and tell her to
I'll
kick
give her half.
rocks. Uh, and I'm telling you,
She's
I'm not giving her a dime. Uh, I'm gonna tell her, call your mom, call your daddy.
see you giving
That
her
nigga
a
that's been
you
texting
giving
you.
her a response. You giving her a response what her dad would tell her. She ain't gonna want to hear that.
Hey, I don't know. She might be a daddy's girl, and maybe she's trying to test me though. She could just be playing games, trying to see if I'm gonna pull out the money or if I'm gonna be stingy with it. I'm just like, look, girl, call your daddy. That nigga's been texting you about getting back with you. Call him, ask for some money, and then hit me back. Let's keep doing what we're doing. You know. So maybe in a year from now, I can loan you some money. So yeah, that might work. All right. So you loaning her some money, half of it. I'm not giving her a dime, and she's probably mad at leaving me, and she's probably thinking about leaving you. So um, either way, we both lose in that situation.
I don't know, man. I'm not losing. It depends. Now, if I didn't like her, she got on my nerves, I definitely ain't giving it to her.
Well, you better
But you
give
could
her.
be with, but you could be with someone for 3 months and it's not working. You're like, hey, this this is my this is my this is my way out right here. So I ain't giving you nothing. You either
Right.
like it or you don't.
So really, that could be a ticket to getting out of it.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean that could be your excuse
It could be.
right there.
All right. So I got another one for you, man.
What you
You
got? What you got?
you find a box full of money. It's a suitcase.
I already know what my answer gonna be. Go ahead, keep going.
No, it is just that simple. You find a box full of money. It's a suitcase, and it has a card in it of who the money belongs to.
Okay,
Are you calling?
a card.
Yeah, like this card in there.
Oh man.
So what you doing? You keeping it
Uh,
cash or you calling?
do I know what the dude look like?
No, you don't. Just a nice little white
Just
business card.
man, man, that's a good one.
They say find it.
You
They
know,
say find us keeper. So I don't
uh,
know.
I'm gonna ask for forgiveness and keep it probably.
You're gonna keep it, huh?
So, but I watch too many movies, so I'm gonna check to make sure ain't no trackers in the money. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie. No, it's a country for old men.
One of my
Have you
favorites.
seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do track them down because we had money a tracker in that money.
Uh huh.
So that's what I'm looking for, and then yeah, I would ask for forgiveness, man.
Does
But then again, like I don't know, like because if it was me, obviously. But if I don't, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna second guess it. I'm gonna keep it real.
but does it depends on how much is in the is in the box though? If it's a 50K, 100K, $1 million, does it depend though what you do with it? Like how you gonna react? So if it's like, let's say it's $25,000, and you see the card,
Hmm.
are you calling and turning the money in, or if it's $100,000, you definitely running with that based on what you just said.
I'm probably gonna keep it regardless, man. You see in the news when you people find money and they report it in, they get a key to the city or they get a gift certificate. Man, I'm keeping the money.
Yeah. So
I think about that every day. I'm not gonna lie. I think about driving on the highway and seeing an empty bag and it's money. So I'm keeping it.
yeah, see, so when I was a kid, I found some money. I was a kid. I was young, innocent, and I've been telling not to pick money off the floor. If you see it, if it's not yours, don't touch it. So I remember I was a kid and I found money on the floor, and I'm looking. I was like, "Hey, whose money is it?" And there was some adult that was walking by, and it was like, "Yeah, yeah, that's my little man. Ah, good looking out." And they picked it up and just walked away. So I remember going home and I tell my parents, I said, "Yeah, man." So I saw a couple of money, a couple of dollars on the floor, and I was hollering, "Whose money was it?" And some dude came by and said it was his and took it. I just saw my dad just like slap me upside the head. You dumbass. You dumbass. You don't do
You
that.
got you got.
Right. You don't do that. Hey, man, I thought I was doing the right thing, right? Trying to figure out, who does this money belong to? Because I don't want to take it home. It's not mine. He was like,
Yeah.
nah, you pick that up and you bring it to me, boy. Yeah.
I found $20 probably like 3 months ago, outside of one of the, it's called Finch Creek
Mm.
here in Noblesville, like a basketball indoor facility. Looked it, picked it up. I looked around first just to make sure no one dropped it, put it in my pocket and kept rolling.
Yeah. See, if it's less than 20, I'm not picking it up though. I'm like, it's not even worth it. I'm not going to jail for less than $20. So, if it's less than 20 and I see it on the floor, I just walk away. Nah, if it's 20 or more,
Man,
yeah.
you better than me. Even if it's $5, I'm picking it up.
No, man, I got to be 20 or more, man. And I take it because then I know if something happened, $20
You
is.
can put that $5 to your Gucci shoes, man.
Hey, man, my Gucci shoes cost more than $5, brother. Okay, these are $2,500 Gucci shoes. Okay, so and that's why I keep them safe, where nobody can touch it. All right.
I gotta ask Pete to validate his Gucci shoes.
Hey, man, ask him tomorrow morning. He's gonna be listening. shout,
All
shout
right.
out to Pete. We gotta get Pete on the show, man, because he's listening. Like, man, why are they always talking about me? Because we love you,
You
buddy.
need to have it. You need to have a segment that says, "What would Pete do?"
Yeah. What would Pete do? You know what? We're gonna add that right now. Hey, Pete, let me know what you think, man. We're gonna have the segment called "What Would Pete Do," and then we just bring up scenarios and just try to like, what would Pete do if Pete found a box full of money in the ground?
Oh yeah.
I said Pete takes it and donate it to charity because that's what my guy does, man. That's what Pete does. Give it to charity.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You know. Yeah. What would Pete do if Pete end up in Las Vegas? Make a bunch of friends. That's it. It's a good dude,
Man,
right?
good old Pete,
Go Pete.
man.
That's my guy right there, man. My guy. All right. So I got one more for you, man.
All right,
So this
let's
is
hear it.
3 words or less.
Mm-hmm.
3 words or less. If I say black people,
Uh, always late.
always late. Not all of us, but yeah, late too many times. That's what I said. Late too many
Yeah.
times. How
Uh-huh.
many words is that? Late too many times. 4. All
Yeah.
right. If I say WNBA,
WNBA.
3 words or less.
Damn. WNBA.
I say Maya Moore. Everybody know I have a crush.
I'm
I
saying.
had I had a crush on Maya Moore.
I'm gonna say.
Uh,
I'm gonna go with Skylar. I'm gonna say Skylar Diggins.
Skylar Diggins.
Yep.
Yeah, Skylar's nice.
Skylar.
Skylar's nice. Play right there, South Bend, Indiana. Shout out to Notre Dame, the Fighting Irish.
Maya Moore she would beast you, bro.
Nah, Maya wouldn't beat me.
She probably bigger. She probably bigger than you too. She would beast you. She's nice though.
I know she's nice, but she's not beating me. She's not.
Yeah.
There's no girl beating me 1-on-1. Maybe Lisa Leslie.
I,
Maybe Lisa Leslie because she's like 6'11". And maybe Candace Parker because she's like 6'11". But any girl,
what's
any
her name?
girl 6'5"
Brittany.
or less, they're not. I'm sorry, they're not doing it.
Brittany Griner is dunking on you, bro.
She's like, no, she's not doing that. She's like what, 6'4"?
Sue Bird would beat you.
No way.
It was Diana Taurasi would beat you,
No, no, no. Don't disrespect me like that. I may not be a shooter, but you know what I'm saying? I got them gloves, man. No.
Mm. You boy trying to fight girls on the
No,
court.
I'm not fighting. I'm just playing deep. You know what I'm saying? No. No girl 6'5" or shorter is gonna beat me 1-on-1. I don't care. I don't care if it's Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, or my favorite girl, Maya Moore. I'm sorry, Maya, but it's just not happening. It's not happening. So, yeah. All right, one more. 3 words or
All
less.
right.
Cops.
Cops.
Yeah.
Uh, Cops. I'm trying to think of what to say. Uh, Brave, man.
Brave.
Just because, my father being a cop. Just think about, yeah, you got good cops, you got bad cops, but everyone's life is on a line every day, but they put their lives on the line. I mean, 50% more than an average person. So,
Right.
just from pulling somebody over and then, walking up to the car, they don't know what they're walking up to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not something I would want to do.
Right.
So
Right.
I would say Braves.
Yeah. Nah, for sure. I definitely have to agree with that. And speaking of cops, I remember coming from your charity event about 3 years back, and I got pulled over.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I got pulled over, and the funny thing was, I looked left, looked right. There was no cops, and I knew I shouldn't make that turn, but I was like, I got to get in the Burger King and get some fries, or was it McDonald's? Something right there in that corner. You tell me.
Burger King, McDonald's, right next to each other.
Yeah, right there. So I was like, I got to make that turn, but I knew I shouldn't make it right there, but I did anyways, right? So I make that turn, and I just saw the light right away. Woo, woo, woo. I was like, damn, right? So
Off some fries, man.
man, all some fries, bro. So I pull in there, and the cops came in there. Worked out. I looked at it. I was like, oh, that's Rashad's dad. I was like, all right. So, I rolled the window down. It was like, why I pulled you over? I was like, I'm not sure. I think maybe I shouldn't have made a turn over there. It was like, yeah, you shouldn't have made a turn over there. Where you coming from? I was like, the basketball event. And it was like, oh, you are my son's young child? I was like, yeah, that's a good friend of mine. We damn near best friends. It was like, all right, don't make those
He
turns.
let you.
Yeah, like, don't make those turns again, okay? I was like, thank you, sir. I wouldn't. So I took off. So I grabbed my phone. I text you. I said, man, your dad just pulled me over, bro. I was like,
Man, I can't tell you how many times I get a text about that,
yeah.
especially growing up in high school and in college.
Yeah. I was like, man, it's a
Yeah,
good thing. I knew it was. That'd been $150 right there. How many of those already?
$150 or some fries.
Might be worth it though. You never know. And I didn't get that fries. I just left. I just took off and went home. I was like, that's it. Not doing it. So yeah. But yeah, man. So we wrap up the segment. Appreciate everybody listening. If you're on Twitter, follow us at PT Noted. Tweet me some questions. Try to get in the next segment. And then give you guys some more stuff to listen to, man. Rashad, any word for the good people?
Nah, man, like you said, to stay safe, be smart. Um, Other than that, man, just everybody have a good night. I'm about to go get this workout in. Um, that's it, man.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all listening, man. Catch you in the next one. Let's keep it cracking.
Yes, sir.